Alrighty folks, thumbs up, like the videos please, share the videos please, like the videos please. Right, that bend at the back of us, I'm going to blow it up. See the bend? So that bend at the back of us, right, you wanted to know about some of my smashes on bike. So I'll tell you about a few smashes. A few times I came off and a few times I got smashed up. So I'm going to show you, and this is on a 1/4 of a mile of a road. So you can imagine what I was like when I was younger on a bike. Yep, really crazy kid on a bike. Fast kid, crazy. So I'm going to show you. Right. So I had an RD250DX. This corner at the back of us, I came over the top, round the bends, and I come down here where these cars are coming now. There was a car in front of me, and the car went over the hill. Right, this is an ear smash. I got away with this one. This was an ear smash. I wasn't speeding, but normally I would be speeding like crazy. So I come over here, and there were a car, so I'm coming down here, and there's a car, and I'm at the back of the car like that, and I slowed down. I was doing about, 20 miles an hour, then I dropped to about 15. What happened was, the car, he pulled over onto this side of the road. So he pulled over onto that side of the road, and he started indicating. So I came down this side of the road. So I come down this side of the road because he were over there and he's indicating to go over there. So I come down this side of the road where you're seeing me now. I'll show you where it nearly happened, where I got smashed. Where I smashed bike up, but I got away with this one. So I was really lucky. So I got to here, guys. I got to here, and like I said, car, he was pulling over. He was pulling over onto this causeway, or he was pulling over, and he was going to go into a drive. So I got to here, and I came down outside. As soon as I got here to this little bit of road here, car, I'll show you where he was. Now it's coming. I cross over. He was here, so he was positioned. I'll have to get across road. He was positioned there, car, as though he was pulling over here. So he was positioned there to come over here. So I come down this road. I'll show you now. Show you when this car's gone. Stand back so they can see up the road. So I got to this, I got here, and car's going over there. So car's going over there, and I got here. So then he's indicating to pull over there. And he's indicating to go over there. So I come down here, and I come down here about 15 miles an hour. And then I started to accelerate a little bit, not more than 20 miles an hour. Then car from over there, he starts pulling over. He pulls over. Let this car go. So he pulls over. Wait a minute. So he pulls over and he pulls into here where I am now. So he pulls straight across into here. So I come down there and it was one of them. And I swerved. And I got round him there. So I swerved round him here. And I come down here and I stopped where that white car was there. Somewhere down there. And I stopped and I was a little bit mad. So I turned round and I can't tell you what happened, but we had a few altercations. Put it this way, I had a few problems. Because he nearly smashed straight off the bike, so he was turning into there, and then he comes straight in there at me. And I swerved, so I was lucky, and it was his fault. I don't know what the hell he was playing at. So I don't know what the hell he was playing at. He indicated to go over there, then he decided to pull straight across. But we had a few altercations. So, I mean, if I'd have been, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, he'd have smashed straight into me. It had probably took my leg off or something, I'm not joking. So I was really lucky I managed to swerve. And I'm going to show you another accident. This one here, death. So I nearly got killed about, what, only 18 months ago. That one up there, that was a RD250DX. They did a 80, a 125. So they did an 80, a 125, let me think, a 200. This is old DXs. 200, 250s. I think they did 2 moguls. DX, and I forgot other one. I know what it is. Could have been an E250. I'm not sure. This is DX moguls, and then they did an RD400. So what? That was 25 years ago, and I was picking them up for about 300 quid. I know, 300 quid. 400s now. Wow. What are they? 15 grand? I don't know. I could pick them up for 300 or 400 quid when I was a kid, when I was about 20, 24. Right, my next smash was on a mountain bike, and it cost me 20 quid, this mountain bike. And I put an ad in paper for this mountain bike only 18 months ago. I was cycling 12 months ago. Looks like fairs over there. So I come down here, this road, same road, yeah. I came through roundabout, and I'm going to show you now where it nearly happened. So I come down, doing about 30 mile an hour on bike. I don't know, 25, 30 mile an hour. It's an hill, so I gained it a little bit. And I slowed down for roundabout, no cars coming. So I pulled over, now going into Tesco's. So I'm going to show you now. I might have to cross over because the lady's crossing here. I should be alright. So I come down here to Tesco's, and there's a Miggle lane there. There's a Miggle lane down here. I get past this lane and I'll show you Miggle lane. And I pulled over here into Tesco's. Now this is on a mountain bike, so I'll show you in a minute. So I'll show you in a minute. So I come down here, mountain bike, 20 quid mountain bike. Like I said, I put an ad in paper for it. So I come down here now, come into this lane here. So I come onto this zigzag here, and I'm coming down here into this zigzag bit to come onto this. I'll show you, get to it. So I'll show you. There's 3 lanes. One of the lanes is to pull into Tesco's. So it's to pull into Tesco's. How can they look? How nice is that? Right. So I've come down this hill here, and I've pulled into here. And as you can see there, look, it's a Miggle lane. And that Miggle lane pulls over into Tesco's. Right, so let it rain up fast. Right, so I'll tell you about it. Right, so we've got it shooting down here, not fast. Pulled into here, nice and slow. Where this white car is now across here, a van came. So it came, van, and it pulled out there, come out to Tesco's there where the white van was, and it's looking up road, and I've pulled in here. So I've pulled in here on my bike, and I've slowed down, and I'm waiting across here for this white van to pull out. And this white van pulls out, and all he's doing is stood across there, and he's looking. So he's just looking at me, and I'm trickling down here. I'm trickling down into this 3rd lane to pull into Tesco's. Right, so I'll show you now. I'm going to see if I... Right. So the bend at the end of the road here, you'll see some cars coming round. There's a car coming round now. A car came round here. White van came out to Tesco's across here, and he pulled out. And there was a car where the bend is at the other side of the road, and it comes shooting round that bend. and him across here at Tesco's. So van what were across there at Tesco's, he pulled out. So the car what were coming round the bend here, this van here, he pulled out on him. So I gave it one of them. So he were getting it, so it was like that. So he's pulling out of there, I'm there, and so it's coming on there, and it was that. Shh. An idiot pulled out, white van, and have a guess. I'm sat there waiting. I'm waiting for this white van so I can pull into Tesco's. It come like that, and I was sat there like this. I couldn't move. I couldn't move. It was about 18 months ago, and it was like that. And I was just sat there. So I sat up there. So I'm sat there, and it just missed me. Just missed me about that much. If it had hit me, it was doing about 30-40 mile an hour car. It would have killed me, it would have smashed me to bits. And that's where it was, coming down there, and I was going in there to Tesco's. That was 18 months ago. And three days after, I was going on holiday, and I was going away for 2 months. I was going to Asia. So I was going to Asia for 3 months. Sorry, 2 months. So that's where it came round this corner. I'll show you the corner in a bit. So this what corner here. This what corner, it come round, it come flying round this bend here. Really crazy. And I was stood there, and I couldn't go that way, and I couldn't go that way. I was, and it nearly smashed me to bits. I'll show you another smash now. Oh, hold on. I forgot about this one. So I'm going to show you another smash where I nearly had. Well, I did have. I come off at bike here, and I was racing. So I'm going to show you now. Right, down this road. I come down this road here, and there were foreigners racing. GP, I had a GP 125 or a GP 100, I can't remember. I come round this bend here, and bike were all of it, bike. And I came off, I'll show you where I landed. So bike was, this is another one, same road, about 25 years ago this. I landed here. So I come round that bend racing, and I was here. I landed here. So I was laid out up road. I was laid out here up road. So up road here. On this bit of road laid out. And there were foreigners racing. All my knees were cut up. All my trousers were cut up. So I was in a bit of a mess. So I was laid there. I was laid there up road. GP 125. There were foreigners racing. And all my knees were ripped up, all my hands were bleeding. It pulled my gloves straight off. I had a leather coat on, ripped my jeans, so I was a lot of blood. And I got up there off the road, so I was up road there, and I got up, and all my mates turned round here on the other side of the road. Let's have a look. So they all turned round, and they said they're all aiming back up that way to go back to our house. Let me see if I can get across here. So they're all aiming back that way. I might have to go to the crossing here to get across the road. So they're all aiming to go back that way, back to where I live, back to our house. And we were going up that way to Darfield. Let's have a look. I mean, they're coming down here far too fast. So they're all aiming back up there to go to our house, because I was smashed up on the road all there. Like I said, bike were all over. I'll tell you what were wrong with bike in a minute. I'll have to get across the road. So I'll tell you what were wrong with bike in a minute. Because there's kids what's been at fair. Anyway, they're all parked across there, and they all turned round to go back to our house. And I got on bikes, and they all turned round, and what did we do? Back on bike and back racing down one well. I got down one well. It was in winter this, so I got down one well. I nearly come back off bike again. So I come round the bend in one well. Same thing again, bike all over, and I nearly off bike. I'll tell you what we're on with bike. This was a nasty smash. I had a bad smash down here. This was a proper smash. So I'll tell you what we're on. You wanted to know about bikes and some accidents I've had, and this is on a little bit of road, so you can imagine how many smashes I've had. So what we're on with bike, I took bike for a test about 3 days later, and it went straight through test. Have a guess what it failed on? This was a GP125, GP125, GP100. I had about 4 or 5 of them, I can't remember which one it was. Really good bikes, cheap, good bikes, 2 strokes. You could tune them up. I had one that did 110 mile an hour. So guys, I took it down to the garage and so I took my bike down to the garage and it failed on one thing. And have a guess what it failed on? It failed on back tyre. And he looked at back tyre. It was Lenny down jump. And Lenny looked at back tyre and he says, back tyre's on wrong way around. I put a new tyre on it. And it was wrong way round. So I put it, instead of arrow going that way, you know, that's how your gears work. That's how your gears would work. That's how they'd work. But your tyre, it were out wrong way around, and that it was nearly bringing me off all the time when I were racing about. So I changed tyre back down to Lenny's and he passed it. Now I'm going to show you another one, and this was really bad. And I thought I'd actually took my leg off. This was a really bad smash. And it was coppers. Right, so this road here, Fighting Cocks used to be at top of this road here. And I were up Ireland, and coppers always used to be pulling me and chasing me about. So I come on Ireland one day, and like I said, coppers, they chased me on here. Anyway, I lost them. So I come on here, and I came down here. So I came on Ireland, down past Tesco's, used to be Market Street School, and I came down here. So I come down here, and I hit this bend here at bottom. So I was down here, come down here, GP100, flat out, getting it somehow because coppers were chasing me. I don't know what they were chasing me for, I never stopped. I just got where I saw coppers, and if they tried pulling me, I wouldn't stop. Because it'd be, the kid gave me tickets, and being clever and nasty, so I never stopped. So I come down here flat out, I'm going to show you now. I came down here that fast, it were about, what, 1:08 in the morning. I think it was Friday, Saturday night. And this was same about 25 years ago. And I were on a GP100, GP125. Now it looks to me like lampposts gone. Let me have a look. Because I came down here and I can remember. Come down here to this bend. I'll blow you this bend up. Both ways. So this bend here, it might not look out, but I come round that bend here, flat out. I got round here and I going too fast. I just going too fast, I couldn't make bend. I just didn't make bend at all. Wasn't thinking, just thinking at coppers at back of me, hammering bikes. I came down here flat out and lamppost gone. But I know exactly where I came off. So that's what I did. I come down here flat out and I came off. I hit a lamppost. So I'm going to tell you about this lamppost I hit. And it were a concrete lamppost. They've took it out. They've took it out and I can remember exactly where it was. Hold on. I think, as I remember, it was here. I know there's a new lamppost there. But as I remember, it were outside this house here. But it could have been there. Could have been there. So I've come round bend here. come round this bend here, too fast, couldn't make bend, 25 years ago, and I don't know if the lamppost were there, or the lamppost were more over. That's a new lamppost, but as I remember, it were here. It were a bit further out, lamppost. I hit lamppost, and it were a concrete lamppost. Gonna walk back up, so I need to catch. Oh, now I'll go this way. So I hit that lamppost here, concrete lamppost, and I hit it with that knee. So as I've come down there, I've hit it with that knee. So that's what I hit it with. So I hit it with this knee, and it just pulled my leg straight off bike, come straight off bike. And I was laid there on the road at about 1:30 in the morning, and bike was laid there. So it bike was laid somewhere there, and it was, and then it cut out bike. And I was laid here. I was laid here on the side on the road, smacked up. So that's what I was, smacked up, laid on the road. Oh, I did feel bad. So I smacked up there on the side of the road, waiting to concrete lamppost there. And what were hard about it, I think I was laid there for about, what, an hour, 2 hours, and I was that scared. I was scared to look at my leg. I was scared to look at my leg. I thought it had took my leg off. So I laid out there and I thought my leg were off. And I thought it's took my leg off. It just smashed me. My knee. So if I were to, so my knee there smashed into the lamppost, pulled it over, straight off at bike. Bike laid on the road and I was smashed up. And I thought it's took my leg off. And I was that scared I didn't look. I didn't look at my leg. I was about 20 odd year old. So I thought my leg were off. And I started crawling to the bike. I couldn't stand. Started crawling to the bike. I crawled over to my bike. And I crawled on top of the bike. And then I looked at my leg and I saw it was still there. But I thought it had took my leg off. I saw my leg was still on. Crawled onto the bike. And I managed to pull the bike up on one leg. So I got one leg and I pulled my bike up. And I got my other leg off the bike. I don't know how I did it. I was in a right mess. I was bleeding all over the place. My knee was smashed. And I was scared. And my heart was going 10 to a dozen. And I was in a right tacking. And that's what I thought. I thought it took my leg straight off. And I got on the bike. And I kicked it over. Can't remember if I kicked it over or bump started it down here. Can't remember which I did. Can't remember if I bumped it or kicked it over. And I come down this hill here. Then I went down there. Then I went up Market Street. And I went back up home. That was thought. I nearly swayed then. So folks, YouTube, that was one of my bike smashes. I've had some crazy bike smashes with coppers. So that was one of the smashes. One of the chasers off at coppers. I lost coppers, but I paid for it. So I laid out on bike. I got home. I got my levers off and my buoys off. I was in a right tacking and bike were a bit braid up. Assault bike, I think I bought a brand new bike. Not brand new, I just went and bought another GP100 for about 300 quid. In fact, I bought one off a kid up there, called him Woody. And he said, young'uns, he was there big and he says, got a bike for sale. I bought another one off him and it was mint. It was a GP125, it was orange and black. It was a really good bike. Because it was looked after. So that's one of the smashes. I thought it had took my leg off. Right, that's all I can tell you about some more smashes. I can't really tell you. I can tell you about some smashes in car. But that's a few smashes. On 1/4 mile of a road. Right, I'm going to jump bridge and I'm going to try and make shop. Thumbs up, like the videos, please. So you know what type of person now you're talking to, don't you? And I was known all over Ireland for bikes. I used to go down Helsinki, 70-80 mile an hour on a 125. And believe me, flat out, that's really scary. It's really scary on a little 125. So that were it really. So I was lucky. To be honest, I should be dead. I shouldn't be here. And 18 months ago, going to Tesco's, like I said, I was like that. I couldn't move, and that were on a mountain bike. I hate roads. I do not like cycling on the roads. I packed it up 20 years ago, cycling on roads with road bikes, and I went to mountain bikes. Oh, I've had some good smacks. I've had some good smacks on mountain bikes. Really good buzz. Will I get another super bike? Last super bike I had was RU1000, and I used to love my X-Ups. Brute of an animal of a bike. You could wind it on, and it was it were all power and crazy. They're all smooth now. They've all smoothed them down for angling and one thing and another. I used to love my X-Ups and my power valves and stuff. But that one, it smashes. So guys, thumbs up, like the videos. Maybe I'll tell you about one more smash. And that were on, that nearly killed me. That were on my RS 2000, Tool Pinto. Oh God, I miss that car. It was beautiful. I never went anywhere under 125 miles an hour. I could be kidding, I could be joking. I always kept it speed limit, which was, I think it's 30, isn't it? Right, jump bridge. Take care, God bless. Like the videos, thumbs up, make a comment please guys. Take care, God bless.